How did you get the name Starkers?
Why am I called Starkers? Well, it was 1973, and I think it was 13th of February. It was a Saturday night, and we decided we were going to go down Holly Passage in Marblesteps to dig it out. One of my mates had said that it's heading into a big blank space or hill, and it'd be a damn good idea. But I was told I wouldn't get in to do any work, so you've got to give it a go, haven't you? And we got to this squeeze. We got to the squeeze that had already been passed, and it was obvious that I couldn't just get through it. So what I did, I dug a couple of steps in mud so I could push really hard. And in them days we were caving in wetsuits. I pushed hard enough to get through, and I ended up upside down above this 12-foot drop and I was on there on two 10x fasters on my wetsuit, which hurt like fucking hell. And a guy in front of me who was panicking like hell because he thought never going to get out. And two guys behind me who decided that probably the best thing to do was to dial 999 and get CRO out. Well, it was, what would it be? At this time it would be about 11 o'clock on a Saturday night. We used to go caving at silly o'clock in them days. And that first rescuer probably arrived at about 12:30. Happened to be Jack Pickup, followed shortly by Jim Ayres. Both pissed out their heads, they've been dragged out of Mount Now. And I'm hung upside down, done this, you know, passes another fucking sink fill down below. Can't remember if it was Jack or fucking Jim came up behind me and gave me an hefty fucking kick, and I went down pitch and I landed on my mate. And then, how the fucking hell are we going to get back out of here? Because I remember Jack looking at all and saying, I'm sort of this tall and this wide. And I can't get through there. Well, I'm fucking this big and that wide, Jack, and I got through it, didn't I? And then some guy brought a meter in. They decided, because there were no draft, they'd bring a meter in and measure CO2 content. And whatever reading they got, I remember somebody shouting, bloody hell, it's not fit for humans in here. And somebody else shouted back, well, I know who it is and he's not human, so it won't be a fucking problem. Let's get sorted out, you know. They had that fire service within a 50-mile radius supplying air cylinders and just bringing them down and blasting them in. Eventually, they decided I'd get my wetsuit off and put this ICI fertiliser bag on that they passed down. And then the two ropes came down, loop in each, arm in one, foot in another. And as you sort of wriggle up into the squeeze, take in on them, be about, I don't know, 5, 6 o'clock Sunday morning. I finally gets back to the main chamber at Marblesteps. And there's Jim Ayres walking in circles in Marblesteps with about a dozen people following him. What's up, Jim? Pissed when we came down, can't find way out, and ended up showing up way out, which is not fucking hard, is it, you know, but, I mean, they were all wrecked, weren't they, when they came down. We gets out, police had apparently told me parents what were happening, and as soon as he gets out, we'll send him home. No way, we're at Craven Effort. As soon as Craven Effort opened Sunday lunch, we're in there having a few beers. A load of CRO came in, a load of Happy Wonders came in, and I think it cost me about 40 or 50 quid that lunchtime. Next morning, on Monday morning, I was going for my driving test. And I get sick with examiner, and I knew I'd failed straight away because he looks at paper, and I'm on front page of Daily Mirror in what he had, or something like that. And he looks at this paper, looks at me, and I knew I'd fucking failed, and I did. And then it went on front page of every daily paper, and then I gets a call from fucking Tasmania that night. What the fucking hell you been up to? Because you're on front page of our paper. And then a few hours later, I got a fucking phone call from Johannesburg, another mate. We're on front page of their fucking paper as well. Big headlines, Mr. Starkers gets out of tight squeeze. And ever since then, I've been called Starkers. That's it, really.